Thank you.
3, 2, 1. 97.9 The Box. It's the Madd Hatta Morning Show. Ty Dolla in the studio.
Yeah.
Over here, he said he on a long ride. He got a long ride, got a new CD to push, got new music out there, and the hustle continues. The grind is on, brother.
Yo, yeah. Happy to be here, though. How y'all doing?
We good, man. Thank you for asking. Not many times can I say in the history of me ever doing the interview, do I remember somebody asking me that question. I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Appreciate y'all, too.
So, you know, the easy thing is to jump into the album. But you know what? Being an East Coast dude, I'm just curious as to the effects of everything that you grew up with. If you're from the West Coast, West Coast, you grow up on Dre, NWA, the whole. How did that affect you in your early years? And then I'm gonna get back to your father too, because I heard he was in late.
Yeah, it still is a part of me now. Like whenever I do music, I try to like emulate my albums off of Chronic, the first Chronic,
right.
The second Chronic. Just how his album was played through, just straight from the first song to the last song. So it's definitely in me now. Pops, same thing. Everything he taught me, I wouldn't even be right here if it wasn't for Pops.
Is that an unfair advantage with your father being?
I mean,
not
sorry for you.
Skip.
You
but just having a musical ear, you know, everybody don't have that, man.
Man, it's definitely a blessing. Shout out to Pops. One of the biggest inspirations in my life.
What else other than your dad? Who else is a musical? Somebody you looked up to musically?
One person is The Dream, and I got him on my new single "Love You Better." Like his album was the same way. That first album that he dropped, it was like from the first song to the last song, it just played through with the interludes and the segues. How him and Tricky did it, so it was definitely an honor to be able to work with him.
And how do you describe? If somebody said, "I need you to describe Ty Dolla music," is there a way to describe?
Yeah, my music bang. Nothing but slappers.
Man!
That's what it's called.
It's called slappers.
Slappers.
Do you consider yourself producer, writer, singer,
Yeah.
etc.? How do you describe yourself?
Yeah, I produce, I write, I sing.
Not one of them is.
Only thing that I'm not is a rapper.
Do people get you confused for that?
Yeah, I think it's how I look or something. I don't know. They think all niggas with dreads look the same.
Do you play any instruments, Ty?
Yeah, I play bass, guitar, keys, whatever instrument except for like horns. I can figure it out.
So how this all start with? I mean, I get that your father was an influence, but a lot of times just because our fathers do something don't mean that we follow in the footsteps.
Yeah.
So what happened that made you say the music is in my heart, it's in my soul, I want to do this?
Yeah, Pops was always on tour, but it was just instruments around the house. They said when I was 4 years old, he was like MDing for Jermaine Jackson, and he was doing like all these parts for his tour, and then he went to the bathroom for a second, and he said I just hopped on the keyboard and started playing what he was playing just by ear. So it's always been a part of me.
No formal training? Just all by ear?
When I was in 9th grade, I went to piano lessons, and I felt like I was already too advanced for that. But it was good because I got to learn how to read music,
right.
And like now when I'm in the studio with an orchestra or whatever, you know, I can speak their language.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Who's been that one person that has influenced you or came to you and said, "Yo, Ty, here's the game"? Other than your father, somebody in the industry that pulled you to the side, because you know your father can tell you some things, but you know we as children we may not listen to everything.
Kids,
you don't hear everything they saying because that's just your dad talking to you. He's supposed to say what he's saying to you, but sometimes we receive it better when somebody else says it.
Yeah, definitely Wiz Khalifa, my bro in this industry. Like you already know, it's Taylor Ganger died,
right.
But he definitely gave me a lot of game and like how it's supposed to go and how other people, you know, fall into the facade of this music thing, but really it's just a job, man. It's regular life, like we just the same job, you know.
How did not to even give all of it away, because I know some stuff you don't want to give. What's that one thing that he told you though that you're like, oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
One good thing that he told me is like on stage, don't yell. Like a lot of rappers, if you watch their shows and you pay attention, like they start yelling on the mic, like yelling at people instead of just doing the song at the tone that they originally did it in.
Mm-hmm.
So that was one thing. Another thing, he's like, yo, it's cool, do whatever you want to do, but like it's kind of weird when people come out and be like, yo, make some mother effing noise, instead of just doing something to make the crowd make noise.
I never thought about that. Yeah, everybody says that though. That's the one trite expression that everybody says. Make some noise. Okay, I should be doing that naturally if you're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
I never thought about that. You're right. Good thing, dude. So what else is happening with Ty Dolla? Like, didn't you do something in a movie?
Yeah, we made Beach House the movie. I didn't even really tell nobody about that. It's a good thing, you know, though. You on your stuff. We got a movie dropping with the album. The album comes out this Friday, by the way, 10/27. And with this album, I really wanted people to understand what Beach House meant to me. It's not like a literal thing. That's why I'm dropping it October 27th. It didn't drop in the summer. It's more of a metaphorical thing. Beach House to me, it means like success. It's like my parents. They used to take me, my brother, and my sister by this lot in Palos Verdes, California, which is like a little beach community, and we would get out on the property, and my mom would be like, "Yeah, this is where I want my kitchen to be," because I had a view of, you know, this and that, and me and my brother and sister would be like, "Yo, this is gonna be my room. This is gonna be my room. This is gonna be the pool."
So everybody dreaming.
Everybody dreaming. Long story short, my parents broke up, so I'm sure everybody forgot about that, but I never forgot about that. So when I made my first mixtape, I called it Beach House because it was just a dream. Like, this music thing was starting to happen for me, so I never lost that dream, and I never lost the dream of this Beach House. So I just want to show people that whatever you dream is a possibility.
What's the difference between mixtape now this one official album?
Yeah, mixtapes was when, you know, I was like trying to get people's attention. I was just dropping free music. Now I got my own label. I'm signed to Atlantic Records, and you know, I got to turn in these albums. So,
no more mixtapes.
No, it's gonna be some tapes still, but you know,
Now it's business now.
Yeah.
On this Beach House Street, I know you got a lot of up-tempo, mid-tempo joints. You gonna do, you got any, I know some girls were asking me a couple weeks ago, I dropped one of your records, you gonna have any like slow joints on there for the tenders on there?
I definitely got some Beach House music.
Ooh, we
You
man.
know, it's definitely something for the ladies. It's something for everyone on here, for sure.
The ladies want to know, Ty, are you single?
Nah. I know I'm not single.
Wow. And he answered it quickly. Is it love?
Man, it's great.
It's crazy.
Black love is a beautiful
It's
thing.
great.
Wow.
It's a beautiful thing.
Does it inspire
all
the
love.
music?
For sure.
Really?
For sure.
The highs, the lows, the good, the bad?
Oh yeah.
Would
It's
you-
all good though.
would you say in your relationship that that's also your best friend as well?
For sure.
You do everything with her?
Oh yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, because you're letting it be known out there, brother. I'm just letting you know. You're not being secretive about it whatsoever.
It's all good, man. I'm living my life, my best life.
But don't you get to, but when you put it out there, you know it leads to speculation, people in your business, if it's good, if it's bad, if they see you apart, when they see you together, it adds to all of that.
I feel that, and like what people need to focus on is the music. My personal life is my personal life, and it's like that.
You know they will, though, right?
It's cool, but I'm gonna say that every time. That's
My
about
man,
as
I
far as we gonna
I
go.
got my line. It's my standard line. I'm taking it everywhere I go with me. I ain't mad about that at all. I ain't mad about that at all. Go ahead, Jay.
Man, I'd say one of the joints on the album, and I think, I'm not sure if it's going to be the next single. You just dropped the one last week with Future and Sway Lee, but the X joint. That's my joint right there, man. That just make you feel good. You ready to party and everything, and that sample.
Why the sample? I'm curious about the sample. When you because that's the sample that it resonates.
Yeah.
We all know it. And for some it's the '90s. For me, it goes back even a little farther than that with the Bounce Rock Skate Row. But what made you use it?
My homie Hitmaker sent me this beat that him and Bongo did, and at first it was the same bass line, but the drums were more like a mustard type style. I'm like, bro, if I want a mustard beat, I'll call my little homie Mustard. I'm like, yo, we just need to change the drums up a little bit, and we just went back with the original. I'm like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You feel me? So we just went back with the original drums and
The way it was.
beefed it up. Puff hit me the other day like, yo.
Did he really?
Yeah, that bang. Slim from 112 also hit me up like, yo, whenever you need me. I'm like, for sure. So
Wow.
if I made them proud, it's all good. And it's crazy every time it drop in the club or at a show, people go, wow. So I feel like we got one with this one.
I'm curious, what did Puff say when he called? Like, he was like, I'm cool with you using the sample. I like the way you used it.
That's my boy. Like, I
Right.
be over at his crib, all that. So
Right.
he was loving it.
So he's like, gave you the okay, and you're like, yo, you need to get a little puffy on that or something like that.
Oh, we got another one coming.
Oh, okay, all right. Say no more.
Uh-oh.
Say no more.
Yeah, then you know, like when you do a sample like that, you know, some people, if they ain't, you know, like if you ain't singing it right or rapping it right,
it's pressure.
everything
Little bit
fits
of pressure.
in. Yo singing verse and then YG's in there. You know, he got me thinking now, you know, jet ski and butt naked with 3 tenders. You know what I'm saying? On this verse on there. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna let you do that. I'm gonna let you do that. I'm gonna let you do that.
They don't. You don't see
I
that
wanna
vision. Beach House 3, baby.
Butt naked.
That what he said on the record. Yes, yeah.
That's what you gonna do.
Hey man, I'm trying to upgrade my life too, man.
YG really did that too. I see that video he put out.
Is it like? Is it? It's totally like that.
Yeah, my boy is out of here. He's out of his mind.
Ty Dolla got his new Beach House 3 about to drop this Friday.
10/27, man.
Everybody can go get it. He said that there's, I guess we got a movie that goes along. Is this something that we'll be able to see online?
Yeah,
or
like
what?
if you pay attention to Love You Better, the video that I dropped, you'll notice like at the end you'll see this little boy come down. That was like a what's the right word? It was like my life coming up. I'm playing my pops basically. You see Seven, you see YG, The Dream, Lil Wayne, all of us down there on the couch. That was like them coming from like a award ceremony type vibe or from wherever, you know. And then the little boy come down because it's like what, 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, and they still up partying. And like that's how it was for me. My pops, you know, being with Lakeside, having friends like Rick James, Earth, Wind and Fire, all them, they be all at the crib. I come down like, yo, what's going on? So Beach House is gonna let you more into the personal life of Ty Griffin and how I became Ty Dolla Sign.
Okay. Now you said that you got your own label now, so that means you have other artists who have expectations of you as the label owner. How is that? Because I've done that for a little while myself, and there's a huge expectation because not only are they looking for a leader, you're sometimes a brother, you're sometimes a father figure, you know, you're bailing everybody out, you're making sure everybody eat, you're making sure other people's families eat, mom and dad's are good, not just yours, but others, you know, it's a huge responsibility.
It's definitely a huge responsibility and a big position to take on. What I've learned in this game, just from me being an artist and you know being on Taylor Gang, there's gonna be some of us that like go get it, and some of us that like wait for you to give it, you know, wait for somebody to give it to you. And I promise you, it's never gonna work that way, my boy. It's never gonna work that way. Like you gotta go get it. I'm sure all y'all went out here and got it, and got your position and took it. And that's the same thing we doing. And like anybody on the movement. Like especially my boy 20, he's out here taking it 24 hours. I know y'all, you know, heard the song What You Like with me and Wiz. Like I'm loving everything he's doing. TC, he just dropped his new project, on the 20th, Realness Over Millions 2, and he's going for it all the way. We got Joe Moses, we got his new single out right now. He just got signed to Atlantic as well, so we all out here moving. That's the movement, stupid. Stop playing with us.
And they hear you when you say that right there, because everybody sometimes hear it but don't believe it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But are they hearing you when you say this?
Oh, they hearing me and they acting on it and they doing their stuff, and I love my squad.
All right, man. Good luck on that. Ty Dolla Sign. Make sure you get the album this Friday. Give everybody all the details, bro.
Yeah, 10/27. Go get that Beach House 3. It's Ty Dolla Sign. It's the movement. Stupid. Taylor Gang to die. And yeah, man. Slappers on slappers on slappers.
Ty Dolla Sign. Real quick, give me just in case. I know a lot of people already follow you, but for those that don't, give them everywhere that they can follow you on social
media. You can follow me at Ty Dolla Sign. If you don't know how to spell Ty Dolla Sign by now, then don't even follow me.
Ty Dolla Sign, man, on the Madd Hatta Morning Show. We appreciate it.
Yeah.